Welcome back. A lot of people retire early because they have pain, or maybe it's an injury that affects their productivity. Sometimes our bodies just wear down from years of work and we're not sure where to turn. Well, today, the biggest mistakes people make when it comes to filing a workers' comp claim. Alex Eichhorn is a managing attorney with Access Legal, and John Noonan is an associate attorney there. They join us now with more information on the ways that their firm helps injured workers. Great to see you guys.
Great to see you, and
Thank you so
much for having us.
Thanks for being here. I find this really interesting, this idea of bodies being worn down over years of working. Those are the types of on-the-job injuries where I could see people not even thinking they have a legitimate claim.
Yeah, and we oftentimes speak with people and they call in for maybe more of an acute injury. They say, I pulled something in my shoulder yesterday. And then when we're talking to them, they say, I've been working for this construction company for 25, 30 years. And they mention, well, I haven't been able to treat yet for the shoulder because I've been undergoing treatment for my spine. I had a spinal fusion. And, that conversation really lends a hand to, wow, you worked there for 30 years doing super physical work. Do you believe, and the question really is, do you believe that there was any contribution from your work activity that led to you having the surgery on your back? And almost invariably, we are able to work with the doctor, and the doctor immediately agrees and says, yes, that individual's or your client's back was worn down over time, which ultimately led to degenerative conditions, which led to the surgery, and that is a compensable injury. And those injuries, oftentimes, because they've been working there so long, can lead to the person not being able to work.
Or they retire early.
Exactly.
Like we were talking about. And they just think, well, my body's worn down. I can't work anymore. I might as well retire. And so they're missing out on income they could be generating if they were healthy enough to continue or not in so much pain.
Yeah, 100%. They're missing out. So if you're forced to retire even a day early because of restrictions that you have that make it so you can't do the job, you could be hypothetically entitled to lost wages for the remainder of your life. So that's why these claims do get very large. So my advice to anyone who's suffering or been at a job for years and no longer believes they can do it because of the worn down effect. And I've used the analogy over time of the drop of water on a stone. And after 1 year, there's not really a divot. After 5 years, you start seeing a slight divot. After 20 years, there's a big divot where that water has been hitting on the stone. And that's the same analogy to working at a job where you're bending down, picking up, your back gets worn down over time. And because of that contributory effect of your work activity, it is compensable. And if you need surgery, if you can't work anymore due to that, you are entitled to benefits, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah, I bet you talk to a lot of people, John, who aren't aware of the fact that they might be entitled to benefits.
Yeah, that's definitely the case. Oftentimes, we have people calling in just to learn more information about what exactly can be gained from a workers' compensation claim. So there's a lot of education involved. It goes way beyond handling cases that we know are compensable. Oftentimes there's education to get clients up to speed, and people call in oftentimes, and just looking for more information.
I wonder is it important that the person has reported the injury, even if it's over time, to their employer?
Yeah, I would say it's one of the most important components, especially before you retire or during the period of time that you're receiving treatment. People try to avoid reporting claims of injuries to their employers because they're worried that they may get terminated, or they're worried that their boss will be upset at them. And I can tell you that is the worst possible case scenario, that you're injured and now you have surgery and you've never reported this injury. And then later you realize, oh, wow, I should have reported it. And it's maybe 6 months, a year later, and all of a sudden it looks fishy. It looks like, why did you not report it initially?
Well, and I think a lot of people just don't want to complain either. They don't like to complain. They want to be good employees.
Yeah, and by filing a claim, it actually protects you from being terminated. So let's say you don't file a claim and you don't file it under work comp and you're off of work and you maybe can't do your job. So that's the end of the claim. You haven't had a workers' compensation claim. Your boss says, well, you're injured and it's not work related and we'll see you later. We see that all the time. Whereas if you do file the claim and let your employer know, instantaneously you gain protection from the system. The system states that you can't be terminated because of a work comp claim. So if you are terminated, there's a wrongful termination claim or a wrongful refusal to rehire, which can be an entire years of lost wages. And moreover, if you do report it and your restrictions are provided to the employer and they can't accommodate, it's not so long sayonara, it's we now are in a position where they have to pay you through their work comp company for the remainder of your working life. So huge benefit in filing a work comp claim.
Yeah, and that's a mistake I'm sure a lot of people make, is not reporting it, and that actually does give you some protection. Really quick, a success story, somebody has come to you for this type of help, and they've been successful in winning their case.
Yeah, so we had the fortune of representing 3 of the largest cases in state history. We were able to recover over $5 million in benefits for 3 very grievously injured workers. And, you know, it was a tough situation, but my office was able to step in, support the family throughout the difficult time, and get them a recovery that made sense. In addition, we were able to work with them on a third-party claim or a civil suit where they got an additional large sum of money. So definitely a success story, and something that still is something that I think about often. We still maintain communication with the family. So it's kind of ended up as good as possible situation.
Yeah, and I feel like people can take from that success story and the large amount of compensation you were able to get as a sign that your firm is used to handling big cases like this, where you have a lot to prove. Great to have both of you here. Thank you so much. An important thing to talk about, and right now Access Legal is offering a free consultation for any Wisconsin worker injured on the job. No strings attached. Here's the phone number to call. It's 414-414-4814, or visit the website. It's theaccesslegal.com.